Fourth supplementary, Dr. Fauzia Khan ji.
Thank you, sir. Sir, will the minister inform the House how many ordinary passengers, including senior citizens and medical travelers, were stranded due to over 175 cancellations on a single day at Bangalore, Delhi and Hyderabad airports? What compensation was paid to them and under which legal provision? Does the government accept that crew buffers at Indigo stood at 0% in December 2025 and rose to only 3% by February 26, which is well below any safe operational threshold? If the DGCA was monitoring airlines quarterly, how did this dangerous crew shortage go undetected until a full-blown crisis?
Honorable Minister.
Chairman, sir, regarding the data that was requested, especially in those 3 airports, that I'll have to collect and give it to the honorable member, sir, because I don't specifically have for those airports and for those classification of passengers that has been requested. But in terms of the compensation that has been paid during that time, the total number of impacted customers were supposed to be 3,64,000. And the total compensation that was distributed to customers which were after validation. There are many more passengers who need to validate according to their travel tickets and all. 43.81 crores has been dispersed already. And also more than that, the ministry was also in continuous engagement with the airlines that the kind of damage or the impact that it has created to the passengers, much more compensation has to be given to the passengers. So gesture of care was also extended where 10,000 rupees of coupons for travel coupons were also being extended. And for this, 163.92 crores has already been distributed to the passengers. And more, if they can validate their time of travel at that specific time, they will also be extended. That is something which the ministry is also continuously following up with. And regarding the incident that has happened, I've also mentioned it in the House before, that the DGCA has been in continuous engagement with the airlines. Whenever there is a new schedule that has been approved, we have multiple sittings with it. And this was a specific instance where there were new FDTL norms that have come into place. And it was the airlines which had to look into its internal operations and say, if the FDTL is coming into place, how many more pilots do we need? How do we do the re-rostering of the crew so that the impact is not there on the operations? And we were consulting, we were discussing with them on a day-to-day kind of basis before the implementation. But even after it is done, we are taking much more care right now so that this kind of situation doesn't repeat itself. And I also have to tell the House that once this incident happened, and then we have gone and looked into the internal operations. We have suggested for more employment of pilots also, and more than 246 pilots have been employed in this 3 months itself by Indigo itself. So this is all an indication. And we have brought down 10% of the operations for Indigo also. So multiple necessary measures have been taken so that this kind of incident doesn't repeat itself.